Hey everybody, this is just gonna be a bunch of pictures that I've taken. The first few is of a lunar eclipse. So you can see that, the moon's getting darker as the pictures go on. I had to really look up the settings for how to take pictures of the moon, and I never remember them. So I always have to Google them, and then after that I gotta put the camera back to the normal settings. I really need to learn how to properly use my camera. The next set of pictures are going to be of eagles. There's a place in Washington State, when I was there, that most evenings you can go and park on the side of the road and watch eagles digging for clams and things like that. I think I only made it down there once, but it was worth it because I got a lot of shots. Again, like, some of these came out pretty high quality, when I show them on my phone or in like a video slideshow like this. Some of them don't look it, but they're pretty good quality. Not quite enough to blow up into a poster though, and that's disappointing. This next picture is of my cat Boba. It's not supposed to be in the slideshow so soon. Somehow she got in the middle of the eagle pictures. This one, I wish it had come out just a little bit better. The quality's good, but not good enough to have blown up. Okay, the next bunch of pictures are from when I lived in Guam, which is U.S. territory. And we were there for 4 years. And again, this is my cat Boba. She is the one that usually is bugging me when I'm trying to record my ghost stories. So a lot of these Guam pictures are sunset pictures. Here's one of some really cool clouds. This next picture coming up is of a gecko that was just hanging out on the window. And then here's a close-up of the same little dude hanging out. You see them a lot in Guam. This next picture is of a bunch of horrible fire ants. Those suckers are bad. You do not want to step on any of those. Here's some more pretty different colored clouds. A lot of times in the evenings we liked to drive down to the local beaches and take pictures of the sun setting or clouds, or like this next set of pictures, we like to go down there and feed the eels. There was a bunch of eels that lived down at the local beach, and they lived under some rocks. And you could throw in some of those little, what are those weenies in a can? I'm not sure, but sausages type things. You could break little pieces off and throw them in the water, and they'd come and eat them. Don't come for me. I don't know if it was great for them or not, but everybody did it, so we tried it. Don't come for me. I really like this shot. Here's a close-up of one of the weird eels. They never came up like above the surface or anything. I just zoomed in really good. Like, this is an underwater shot. These next two pictures are my favorite sunset pictures that I've taken. Like, the sun looks really big. Beach during the day. This next picture is my most favorite that I've taken of my son, because just the shadow, it looks so cool. He was in his school uniform and just wading in the water. Unfortunately, the quality didn't come out that great, so I can't get like a printed copy of this bigger than like a 5x7, and even that's kind of stretching it, and it just kind of looks pixely a little bit, so that's a bummer. I like this one too, how it's like dusky, not dark but not super light either. This next picture I took of a rainbow, but the sky didn't naturally look that color. You know, I was trying to get the rainbow to look darker, and it made the sky look really cool, so I kept it. Sunset down the street. Sorry if you hear the train in the background. Here's a double rainbow. This next creature is called a coconut crab, or an ayuyu. I'm not sure how to say it, but it's like ayuyu, because the local people of Guam are called chamorros, and I think that's what they call a coconut crab. And this is just a regular crab, and he was really mad that I took this picture. You know, those coconut crabs look like giant lobsters or something. That one was just walking down the road when I took a picture. There's more street sunsets. This next picture is of my son's footprint in the sand. I'd like to get this one blown up. I don't know that the quality is good enough though. You know, that's the thing about Guam. Like I said, that coconut crab was just walking down the street. When it rained, there would be so many hermit crabs just walking down the street. It's really weird. But cool. I like this one. This is what it looked like during the daytime a lot there. Like most tropical places, it was humid and sunny most of the day, but there'd be periods where it would rain for like 10 minutes and then stop. And here is a random picture of a seagull. For some reason, I have a thing for taking pictures of birds up close. This dirty little seagull back home in Maine just had to take his picture. And the next picture is, well, actually the next couple are from Pemaquid Point Lighthouse. in Maine. And then this next picture is of a horseshoe crab down at the shore close to my parents' house. You can actually look on YouTube. There are people that eat these in mukbangs. I had no idea. Alright guys, this is the end